So to tag along with my previous video with the trolling motor mounted on the Canoe, I thought I'd show you guys the Minn Kota Power Center like battery box that I have. And I have it set up here how I've done it on the Canoe in the past, and works out pretty good, kind of a good size. Slides right under the thwart here, and place for my feet to go. So anyway, we'll just do a quick overview of what this setup looks like. You know, right now I've got this kind of slid under the thwart and attached to the Canoe itself with the this gear tie, and it works out pretty good. It's nice and strong, and it's, you know, not going to go anywhere. With this, with the Canoe flips over, this will hold on to it for the most part, and I'm hoping at least it hasn't happened before, but at least could recover this, and it won't be just, you know, sitting on the bottom of the river. Also has a little extra loop here, so I'm able to carry some water bottle and without it flopping around. So so this is kind of the setup that I have attaching it to the Canoe, and we'll go ahead and slide this out so you can take a closer look of what I got going on here. Back in the barn now, I'm going to, you know, open this up, kind of show you more features of this box. So like I was saying, it has these two terminals here to plug in the trolling motor. It also has these two, what I still call the cigarette lighter, or just, you know, the 12-volt charging locations. So you can, you know, stick those in there and charge your cell phone or like a Bluetooth speaker or something. I haven't used those yet, so I would assume they work fine and no issues there. But usually I'm just trying to keep as much battery as I can to be sure that it gets me home during the, you know, after the end of the trip or whatever. So so yeah, so the box itself is really well built. I had a previous battery box for these trips, and the box was really flimsy. It came apart, and actually the handle broke off when I picked it up one time, and it fell while carrying it, so that wasn't good. This box is just nice and thick plastic, so it doesn't feel like it flexes all that much when you pick it up. The handle's really nice. It has these two bolts that kind of go through the top and have a nut on the bottom side to hold it, so it's a nice kind of sturdy feel. It has some circuit breakers, one for the, you know, the trolling motor itself, and then a 10 amp breaker for your kind of accessories here. It does have a battery charge indicator, but it never worked for me. I ordered this and didn't use it for a little while, and then ended up using it, and by then it had been too long to return, so it never worked. So I ended up getting an additional one from Amazon. I don't know if you can see it here, but it's just a little add-on that I can put on the outside of it, and it helps to have that, you know, so while I'm using it, it gives me an idea of how long I've got till I get home. So the way the top fits on, it doesn't like clip on or anything. It just has this strap that goes around it, which is nice. So you kind of know that it's secured. The other one I had didn't have that strap. It was just kind of clipped in. So you just lift the top off, nothing to it. It's not really waterproof, not really intended to be, but it, you know, so don't, you know, plan on it's not going to be submerged or anything like that, and be fine. It also has these hooks under here that you can lift it up with. So, you know, not much to it. It is just a box to put a battery in. So I have the 24 DC1 deep cycle marine battery from Advanced Auto Parts. You can get the bigger one to fit in here, I believe, because there is a lot of space here. You know, I can fit my whole hand down the side. I'm not sure what that number is, though. I think it's like a 28 DC1 or something like that, or maybe the DC2. I can't remember exactly, but anyway, so not much to it. You know, red to positive and black to negative. Then back in here is where the previous voltmeter was, and so I just ran those cables instead of to the existing one to a new one. And so here's that new one, if I can show you a little closer. So, you know, it'll tell me the percentage or the voltage, and that's it. So anyway, so that's pretty much it. I really like this. I really suggest you getting one. It fits nice in the Canoe, or at least in my Canoe that I have, and it kind of just makes it feel a little better to be more secured in this and attached to the Canoe versus just the battery itself. So anyway, I really like this. It kind of like, you know, dresses it up a little bit too. You don't have doesn't look like you have a nice battery sitting in the bottom of your Canoe. Anyway, so you know, I appreciate you sticking around to watch this video. Hope to have some more on the Canoe. I'm going to be starting that now that it's getting warmed up, and maybe we'll have some trips or something to video.